So let's talk about this one, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is just a rumor for now. This is coming from my time to shine. Hello. This is apparently a big story about how Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who you've heard of, it's about drive, it's about power, it's about can't lose in fights clauses for his movies and stuff. Marvel wants Dwayne to play the X-Men villain Apocalypse.
What did he say?
I gotta say, I like it, and I want to talk about why I like it, but we also need to talk about how mixed people are on this. I don't know why, but the internet has been very, very divided on this.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Quite interesting. Recently, there was a picture of Rock and Kevin Feige talking behind the scenes. Maybe it was like at the Grammys or one of those kind of things or something like that. It would appear that that is possibly connected to this. Now, The Rock is a big star. He's valuable, not just as an actor, but as a name, as a brand. He's founded a ton of different things. Rock makes a lot of moves. When it came to DC and Black Adam, like, let's be real, Rock was making big moves, right? The hierarchy of DC is about to change. Apparently, he was really adamant about not fighting Shazam, which honestly probably looks good in hindsight now. Zachary Levi. But he didn't want to fight Shazam. He was trying to build the DCEU around him. He did get Henry Cavill back. Like, you gotta give Rock credit. He did get Henry Cavill back in a movie in the Superman suit. And I actually liked Black Adam. I know maybe this is heresy to some of you. I actually liked Black Adam. In fact, I didn't think Dwayne was that bad. I thought he was actually decent as Black Adam. There's some writing choices, some story things that are a little bit weird in Black Adam, but I actually thought he was pretty cool, okay? Rock is not just going to play somebody in the MCU. If Kevin Feige was interested in having Rock join the MCU, that immediately becomes a conversation of what's the biggest, baddest motherfucker you got? Because that's who Rock wants to play, right? That makes sense, right? He's not just gonna come in and be somebody. He wants to be somebody high profile. That makes sense, right? And from Marvel's perspective too, I feel like if you bring Rock in, you can't just bring The Rock in. It's got to be something big, something meaningful. You know what I mean? I actually think he would have been brilliant as Hercules. Like, you could have brought him in as Hercules and done Thor 5 with Rock and oh my God, it would have been amazing. But they already went a different way with. So that's what it is, right? And you've got Rock. He's like, I need to be somebody big, bad. For my brand, it has to be somebody badass, somebody awesome. I'm not just going to join up for anything. Marvel's in a similar boat where they're like, okay, we understand Rock is very valuable. If we bring him in, we need him to be somebody big, something bad. Guys, I think Apocalypse is a great fit.
And here we go.
I think Apocalypse is a great fit, and it also kind of ties into stuff we've heard about the new X-Men project, because the rumor is the new X-Men project is going to have Mr. Sinister. That's apparently the first villain that they're going to focus on. That implies getting Apocalypse either in the background or leading into Apocalypse or something like that, right? So that's great and kind of tracks and kind of makes sense. I think it works. Okay, now one of the complaints I saw, a lot of different people being upset about. The main one I saw was like, oh hell nah, Rock can't act. I don't know if he's the caliber of like a Daniel Day-Lewis. I don't even think he's the caliber of like maybe a Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista has really, done some great stuff. But I don't know that I can agree that Rock can't act, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I can agree with you there. I don't think it's the case that Rock can't act. I think it's the case that Rock doesn't have range. But I feel like Rock acted his ass off in this whole WWE, Cody, all that kind of stuff. I feel like he acted his ass off. And the thing that's interesting about that is playing the heel, being the final boss, he was pretty comfortable there. And as a fan of the Attitude Era of old Rock, Hollywood Rock, to see him come back to that, and I mean, some of those promos he cut, guys, where he's got the literal chills on his forearm, bro, come on. It was awesome. Okay, so Let's agree that he doesn't have range, but let's also agree that it's not the case that he simply cannot act. Well, I gotta tell you, Apocalypse, I don't think of Apocalypse as a character that has a lot of range. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't really see Apocalypse as the kind of character that needs the nuance of like a Doctor Doom or a Kang or even a Killmonger or Ultron. When I think of Apocalypse, I think of an over-the-top, boisterous villain that loves talking shit. He's almost like a Shakespearean version of Rock in the WWE. I think Apocalypse is a physical role. Maybe not in the sense of like he's actually getting it in and like actually punching people and stuff like that, although he does and he has in the comics. But I think more in terms of physical acting, the way he stands, the way he walks, the way he talks, the way he points. Actually feels pretty similar to wrestling to me. That's what Apocalypse is the final boss of the X-Men. Apocalypse is the heel for Xavier's children. I think what's being ignored here is the fact that this feels like a great fucking fit, dude. I think it could be so cool because if they're going to do this, they're going to go big with Apocalypse. 4 Horsemen, maybe even time travel crazies, maybe even connected to Kang or something. I don't even know. There's all sorts of ways and possibilities. But I really genuinely feel that Rock would be brilliant as Apocalypse. He could be great in the actual role. What he brings to like the press or like the promotion, can you imagine what kind of promotion we're going to see if we actually get Rock as Apocalypse? And you've got the X-Men actors, and then you've got Rock, like just going on. Like imagine Rock in just some kind of cape, like Apocalypse's cape, and he's in the fucking gym that he never leaves, right? And he gets on there and he's like, I tried In-N-Out Burger for the first time 7 times ago. Here we go. And he's cutting a promo as Apocalypse, pointing at the camera, telling he's gonna fuck the X-Men up. Bro! Come on! Come on! Rockpocalypse sells itself. The Rockpocalypse is here. Come on, man. Come on. I'm telling you right now, I think it's the exact energy we need. And at a time when, you know, no offense, ladies, and no offense to the fans that like cardigan wearing bitch ass Hulk, but I think the MCU also needs a healthy dose of testosterone. I'm just going to tell you, I, as a fan, I've been riding this whole time. I've been riding with them this whole time. But I do think the MCU needs a little bit of testosterone. And I happen to think the Rockpocalypse could be the exact dose of test and potentially tremboloni sandwiches that we need. And I'm telling you, we fucking need it, dude. I'm telling you, we fucking need it bad, baby. So, look, I get some of the concerns. I get some of the trepidation. All I can do is ignore all of that shit and use my platforms to push the Rockpocalypse because I fucking want it. I fucking want it, baby. I fucking want it, baby. Come on, Kevin. Let's get the Rockpocalypse going on, baby. Let's get it going. And then you can do the A-Force and all the other stupid shit. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Let's just bring on the Rockpocalypse. Can I get an amen? All right.